Hammering up. Ghostface, Ghostface, Ghostface. Let's see, man. Alright, so we live now. Close all of that. So YouTube. We can share the link. Copy. Let's go share. Let's go share. Yep, we three. Here we go. Man. Yo. TV, right? Yeah. Let's go blue on blue. Blue on blue. Black Sox. Oh man, I can't see. Black Beans. Let's go. Ready.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Big House. This massive crowd assembled here today to cheer on the Wolverines, already chanting "Go Blue." This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Hernstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field.
Receive.
The Seminoles will kick this away to start us off.
Let's go blue. Let's go blue.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Florida State, Michigan. Both facing both.
Play call. How aggressive will it be?
Been going so long. I gotta get down here.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll tackle him.
That's a good stuff.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That's a good
now
first
second
time.
Down here.
God damn. Those people are recruiting like me.
They'll try the right side on the toss.
Nice fun.
Of course,
Oh,
they're going to pick up the first
supposed
down
to.
by running the football.
That's
You think
like you.
about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka, Tyro Wheatley, and Leroy Hort. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Right, man. It's supposed to be a juke.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
First.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss
That.
of 2.
Inside.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Negative play. That's a drive killer, bro.
Second down play coming up.
That is a drive killer.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing.
He was not. Oh, not playing bad. It's NCAA.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Game.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Time down when playing that mad. Rush coming a little bit faster. Gotta get the ball out.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Yeah. Disrespecting my receivers.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down.
Shit, I ain't got no time.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Snags the quick throw.
Get over the line.
Was made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. He's brought down. The
Oh, man.
Toughness, standing in to take the hit.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately.
Good job, 93. 93 pushed the move.
Here on this opening drive.
The Wolverines look to keep this drive moving.
Damn, all this checking.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline.
Oh, he got that footy! Look at that beautiful catch.
Inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. First and goal from the 3. On the ground, trying to muscle it.
Get in there. Get in there. Good power back.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, it gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
Good job dealing with the footing. The PAT is good.
14 miles an hour.
Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Oh, shit.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return.
No, no, no. Double tight. No, one tight.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The offense will take their first time out of the half. Strategy here.
Timeout, Florida State.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Running back with the football. Defense is stopped for no gain. The defense and the crowd fired up tonight.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second
got a 9-9 speed receiver.
Free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Right. So let's not get fucking
second
burned.
down play coming up.
Shit, I ain't got no order.
They'll give it to the back.
Oh!
They've got him down out near the 40.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. And he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Secondary.
Third down after that running play. Can he make it to the ball?
He almost got there.
Does have enough for the first down.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
And here's the handoff.
Come on, man. If I set the fucking edge, set a block.
Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
The Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Florida State.
Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I'll tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
Win the quarter. Win the down, win the quarter. Win the down, win the quarter. X.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Takes the ball, tries
Oh,
to right side.
they played on me.
And he'll make it in for the
They
score.
played on me.
Touchdown, Seminoles.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the
That should have been a
continuity of
tackle
this
for loss.
offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
TFL.
He'll return it from inside the 5.
Nobody blocked.
The returner brought down by the coverage team.
Should have been the TFL.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? We'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
That completion makes it second and medium. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Tight end makes the grab. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. The quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Thrown quickly.
Oh, you gotta stay on the ball.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Yeah, you're right. I might call it time, man. I don't like the play call.
Second down after that previous play.
I don't like the play call.
Looking to throw again. catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Stiff arms the man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks
trying to
and
call the
receivers that
time
they've
out.
had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but
Yeah.
look at the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Herbeck and all the great receivers.
Ain't no fucking
so
way.
this is within their
Mind
history,
to them.
and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Just cut off. Like, you know what the fuck I'm running?
Now they'll run it on the toss. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, it's going to blow up.
This went right where I was going to run the ball.
The gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's the running back in the flat. Finding some room at the 25. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The other screen. It's on the screen, but it was all clogged up.
And the Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10.
What the fuck? Are you in the 4-4? What is this?
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Beat defense. Got a big power back.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
Run the
That's
power.
the receiver coming in motion.
Oh, yeah.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Physical running, fights off the defender.
Okay.
And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7.
You got roughing the kicker.
And the head coach will decide to
I can
accept
kick it
the
out the end
penalty
zone.
and take the yardage. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down after a 6-yard gain, so it's second and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play
I'm
action.
stumbling and shit.
Crosses the 45. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of
I just
adjusting
wanna
to the
see the
pre-snap
fucking
motion.
play.
They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver
Yeah,
plenty of room
come
there to
on.
make a nice play.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Move, man. I'm telling you what to fucking move.
They're going to run the option. He's taken down.
Oh,
That's a
he's
nice
not
gain.
shit
He's
and
off the ball
blocks.
now at the 35.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or you can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Somebody's supposed to be there. I don't even know.
They make the
Wait,
tackle,
why
but the
even
pass
zone?
creates a solid gain.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very
They match.
successful play. Great job here by the offense.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Man, why get in the fucking mix?
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket.
Man, what the fuck are you doing? Just standing there, and I'm tapping the button.
Make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly.
Do it all out of fucking position.
There's the snap. They'll set up the throw.
They keep leaving this fucking zone.
The defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score.
That's fucking terrible defense, bro.
Touchdown, Knowles.
Terrible.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up.
He didn't even use the fucking timeout.
Extra point splits the uprights. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second.
That's what that's what the fuck I
So
was
an
doing.
important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break.
And we have.
Return starts from inside the 5. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. They'll take a deep shot. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to start the second half.
Really? Not a field flip. She run this shit back. I got everybody going opposite fucking way.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback.
Get out of that shit. Let's go back to this.
Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And now the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. It was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you gotta love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incompletion makes it second down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Florida State. In other schools around the country, Slippery Rock 35, Seton Hill University 14.
Second and 10 here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Receiver makes the grab and heads out of bounds after a decent gain. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Third and
Set the block.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on a 4th and 2 in his own territory. And the quarterback dropping back.
Yeah.
Pass is intercepted.
Yeah.
He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the defense adds 6 for the interception return.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14.
Why my mom keep doing this?
Now they get set to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Takes the handoff, running off left tackle.
Hold, bring that shit back.
The runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Tight end goes in motion. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Man, knock him all out the plate. Just follow the guards. The guards gonna tell you where the ball is.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down.
Just follow the guards. See?
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. Move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
You know, offensive
Going to the
linemen are
fucking
just a
block.
certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what,
I need read
they have a
option,
little
bro.
bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Receiver in motion now. First down, looking to throw the football. Going for a big play downfield.
Oh,
He's got it right near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
the fuck is that?
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing
Oh,
for
so
his
I was
defense
in that
when you let
match.
someone deep downfield
Yeah.
go completely uncovered.
I was in
After the
match.
huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's first and goal at the 3.
Mm.
They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground.
What?
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. It's a second and goal play for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Just seems like he's inching his way to this goal line. He got about a yard. That's halfway. Now will they give it to him again to see if he can break the plane?
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On the ground.
Right where you going? Oh my God! I had the right play on slant weak. I knew it was going on weak side.
Today. That's his second touchdown.
He didn't shit the block.
And he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down.
This is a bad play. I did not want to run this. I might call a timeout. This is not what I want.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession.
Man. I hate when they do that. Then he just ran in the
Here comes
end.
the offense, hoping to get a drive going. And the wideout goes in motion. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Running back
run over him.
Screen. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game. Being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Man coverage. You know, like, you don't see that often. A lot of these play Tampa too. They be spamming shit out.
Receivers are bunched together. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw.
Well, you gotta lead him, man. You gotta make a better pass than that.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Well, he should have been running up the field for another
Offense
6-7
it's
yards.
second down.
Fuck him.
We'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Look, meet you in the hole. All right, 2-4's up. No, let's not fuck around here. Here we go again with the turn another fucking time out. Get that short play clock right after quarters in the start games.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I think the play I want to
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and sniff it out.
It's a negative.
You definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
We have the
So
block
after the incompletion, it's second down.
This shit look like. Oh.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw.
Oh, stop throwing the ball behind us.
Explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the option play.
Oh, it's a negative play.
He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Second down, looking to throw it.
You got to get the ball out.
Releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
That's how they win. All right. That's how they're not winning on the round.
Third down play coming up. To try a field goal from here, it would be 62 yards. Quarterback changing the play now at the line.
Let's do it off the right hand side, please.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down.
Always the wrong person in the wrong spot.
And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw, testing the middle. And he pulls in the catch.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense.
Some shitty pass.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Two. I'll take the two.
You know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. They'll run the option. Can he reach the end zone? Touchdown, Michigan. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Boy, this quarterback is hungry for the end zone. That was not a short run. Guy put his running shoes on and took it back to his Pop Warner days, showcasing that agility for the long touchdown.
PAT is up and
He in one right now. What? Damn, I'm kicking the wrong way. We are in one.
Fields it just outside the goal line.
What? I pressed
And
that.
he stopped at the 19. Good job by the
Alright, turn that shit off, because they ain't stripping ball yet. One tight end, 2 wide receivers. That's good.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field.
That goal coming this way.
They're going to run it.
Thank you, man.
Middle, but get nothing.
That back
Match
just had
personnel.
nowhere to go.
He's got-
Gotta give credit to the defense and their run fits on
Yep.
that play.
Match personnel. Green, nickel, number 5. There you go.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch.
I hate that fucker.
He's tackled short of the 30, but
He
that's
was
good
on
enough
the
for a
shit.
first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you get a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Ooh!
We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Here's the second down play.
Y'all stay. It's too much space.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10.
Somebody's going to be running the Z.
Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. And they'll give it to the back.
Oh, they bullshitting. Come on, man.
Gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
But the defense coordinator this week's already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Michigan. In other schools around the country, Slippery Rock 49, Gannon University 24.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Oh.
Give the running back a touch in the pass game.
I should have stood where I was supposed to be.
Tackle made at the 41. Yep. That's first down yardage.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the Knowles with 1st and 10 here. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Oh, he just missed his receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Looking to throw for the 1st down.
Oh, great play. Great play.
At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
An aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not...
They still got a second left.
Stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5.
How are they running so hard, breaking tackles like that?
Time runs out. That'll do it. Game over. So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
This can't over right quick. Move it. Alright. Let's see. Okay. You should at least be able to do them Big Ten, man. They're big. They're big. Damn. Oh, no. Well, who we got next? I think USC. Oh, Biden, USC. Biden, USC. What if they keep winning? We all right. So, good dub, man. See y'all again in about 2 days. 2 days.